Hey Mary, I apologize for the delay in getting you this video. I actually had done a video for you after you had sent a copy to Miss Janie and I of the one video. I was just unclear where you were at in the process. So once I figured all that out, my video didn't apply to you anymore. So I deleted it and here's a new one. First of all, every time I say your name, it makes me think of this song back from like the 80s. Mary, Mary, why you bugging? I don't know. I had to do that for you. Give you a little chuckle. I'm not a singer, obviously. Anyway, let me first start out by congratulating you. I want to congratulate you on making the decision to have weight loss surgery and take control of your life and look for a better and brighter future. And if you have determined that weight loss surgery will help you accomplish that, then I absolutely congratulate you. With that being said, I just want to empathize with you how awful the pre-approval process can be. I have a theory that they make it so difficult, they being the medical profession as well as the insurance companies, because they want to weed out those that think they want surgery, or maybe surgery is the flavor of the month and they really want to see who's committed to this. Weight loss surgery is not for everybody. If you do not grasp that this is a permanent, forever, life-changing event, you will struggle. You will struggle post-op. Not saying they won't be successful. I'm not saying they can't come to grips eventually, but it'll definitely be a struggle. What I would say and recommend for anybody going through a tough pre-approval process is remember that energy is energy. And whether we label it negative energy or positive energy is our choice. It's kind of, is the glass half empty or half full? Energy is energy. And the more frustrated you get and the more stress this puts on you, the more energy is created. And I am suggesting that you take that energy and instead of it being pent up negative energy that you're just, want to choke somebody for them not helping you, channel that energy into something more positive. Take advantage of this waiting period and try to prepare yourself for the work that you need to put into this in your life as a post-op patient. The surgery is a tool. I don't care what type of weight loss surgery you have. There are those that proclaim they've chosen God's gift to weight loss surgery and they can eat whatever they want and do whatever they want, yada, 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 and they don't have any problems. I guarantee you that anybody who has any type of weight loss surgery that does not follow the rules will figure out a way to cheat that surgery, and chances are will not be successful. You can cheat anything you put your mind to if you think about it. So my recommendation to anybody who's pre-op is to put effort and energy and focus into figuring out what is your responsibility as a post-op weight loss surgery person. If the surgery takes care for a brief moment of time, remember, this is not the rest of your life. During the honeymoon phase, you might not feel hunger, you get full after a couple bites, you can't eat sugar, it makes you sick, you can't eat fat, it makes you sick, and the surgery is dictating to you what you can and can't eat, and you lose gobs of weight very quickly. That is a temporary situation. You will eventually be able to eat more food. You will eventually be able to eat a wider variety of food. And you will, chances are, be able to eat fatty foods and possibly sugar foods. You know, only 40% of gastric bypass people dump. So there's plenty of people out there who can go out and eat a big old piece of birthday cake and not get sick. So to rely on the surgery, I think, is not setting yourself up for success in the long run. You have a personal accountability in this surgery. And my recommendation for anybody having the surgery is to get a grasp on the emotional relationship you have with food. And there are a vast number of relationships of food that people have. Some people claim to be addicted to food. I don't know if that's possible. I've pondered that. It almost seems like an oxymoron. How do you become addicted to something that keeps you alive? This is not like alcoholism. This is not like a drug addict. You can live without drugs. You can live without alcohol. You can't live without food. So, in my opinion, the jury's still out on food addiction. I think, personally, that it is an emotional tie to food. It is an emotional addiction. It is not a physical addiction. There's also medical reasons people become obese. PCOS and thyroid problems, and I'm sure there's a multitude of others out there I'm not even aware of. Others, like myself, suffer from an eating disorder. I had a couple reasons that got me to obesity. And the best way I can describe how I got a handle on it is I went to my deep, dark, dirty little secret closet, and I took my dusty, cobwebby key out of my pocket. I unlocked that closet door that had been sealed up tight for over a decade, and I faced every skeleton that was in there that was my emotional baggage. And as much as I didn't want to do it, I was strongly encouraged by my therapist to face these demons and bury them once and for all. Because really, if you think about it, how can you expect to go forward in a positive direction if you're carrying around old negativity? So I can sympathize with anybody that maybe those skeletons will bring upon you tears and anger and sadness and maybe a little depression. But for this much time of pain to face those skeletons, you're going to have this much happiness and peace for the rest of your life. So I strongly recommend face the skeletons, be done with them, come out of denial, whatever it is that got you to where you're at. Face it head on, bury the skeletons, let go of the baggage, and free yourself up to take all that energy you have and put it into your future. Because you're worth it, you deserve it, you've earned it, and this is your chance to feel in control of your life. I also recommend divorcing your relationship with food. I divorced food pre-op. I divorced carbs and I divorced sugar. It's not the food itself. I don't mean that I divorced potato chips or I divorced cake or I divorced cheesesteaks. I divorced the relationship I had with those foods. When did I eat potato chips? I ate them when I was bored on the couch and I wanted salt, and it was the same time every night. And I did it out of boredom. So I divorced that relationship with boredom. I don't let myself get bored anymore. I get up and I do something. So anyway, I'm kind of running out of time. So really, I guess to sum it all up is, please understand I'm with you every step of the way during this approval process. It sucks, but take advantage of it. Turn it around. Make yourself a priority and funnel that energy back into yourself, because you can do this. I see the strength in your eyes. When you speak in your videos, I see it. So anyway, that's it, Mary. Good luck, and I'll see you on the flip side.